Hello and welcome. Right, we're actually going to tack this onto the end of the rules of engagement because yeah, we're just going to literally, I'm hoping that this, oh, that would help if it was switched on. That, oh, it won't cut trees down without it being switched on. Oh, that's better. That is definitely better. Oh, he says. Well, it was a good start. It's a bit of a big tree. Oh. Oh, this is, yeah, this is exactly what I was worried about. Yeah. Right, it's obvious we need a trailer. It really has become very obvious. Now, if I remember rightly, having been here once before, it's behind here that the shop menu is. Right, so we need a trailer. Are we going to go... Do we go for a good... I think we're going to go TARDIS. I said this, it's probably going to be my go-to... when I say the TARDIS, I mean the realistic TARDIS. Although it's still a little bit cheeky. It's not 250 tons or anything silly. Right, I'm up at the shop. We're going to grab a trailer because we do need it for the wood for the tree devourer. I'm wondering if that's what's causing issues, whether it's not got the space for the wood. Obviously, yeah, it could be that. I'd forgotten about the capacity side of things. We do need a trailer, so I am going to go for the TARDIS, but the proper TARDIS, as in without the super duper too much space inside the middle. Yeah, it's bigger on the inside than the outside, if you know what I mean. It's just a traditional standard TARDIS because it's a very reasonably priced with the most fast unload speed of I think any any trader out there. So that's worth its weight in gold in my eyes. Yeah, definitely. We're gonna go for the 20 tonner because I'm trying to conserve, and a 20 tonner should serve us for a while, truthfully. So yeah, we're going for the. No, we don't want that. That's the Unreal Super Duper, which is only 1,000 more. So we're going for standard, and we will pay for the extension when we need it. We will indeed buy it. Are we going to go? Yeah, I like the colour. It's the TARDIS. It is the TARDIS blue. How can you sort of like not like that? If you're a Doctor Who fan, you wouldn't want any other colour, would you? Let's be honest. I do like this, but I've got to be honest. It's a bit too good at steering for me at the minute. I've not got used to it. It's like having the fence. It's like when you jump into a normal tractor and then you jump into the AB. It's like that. Oh, and let's grab that as well. Well, this will prove if it is the... I think it's a normal 3-point link. I'm sure I've seen that it is. It's just very wide. Oh, you can do it on the front. I always thought you couldn't do it on the front. Well, there you go. And we'll scan our fields as well. Get the tree devourer done. Yeah, I was going to sort of do this as a precursor from last time, but I'm not. I'm going to do this. It is the session. Yeah, we're going to get the tree devourer gone. There's a couple of jobs I want to do. Knowing how I want it to be, I'm really buzzing about this because it's really quite unique, and I love the fact that we've now got this special area just a stone throw away from the shop that is now home base. Yeah, I don't feel so bad about letting the old farm go, because this we also do need a water tanker, which is what I also went up to the shop for, but actually have forgotten to get. So we want to do this little field 15. I might actually no. This is the no. I'm not. This area down here is going to be farmyard. It's yeah. So I'm not going to scan this. We're not going to like rip it up and make grass or anything like that. It is what it is. Right. Let's just quickly scan the fields. That's not going to hurt. And that's the point. We can go as deeply into this as we like because they're all our fields in this area. So let's try to be very strategic. Of course, we were bound to waste some scanning things because you always do, but alright, in fact, yeah, let's. Oh, that is a point. We've got to be careful, haven't we? We've got crops in. Yeah, it's not so easy to scan our fields like this. So I suppose we're going to have to hug the end. Oh, okay. No, there is. There's actually a fence there. We have a slight hiccup on the field. Please tell me. No, it is our field. I've just seen the number. I'm going to say I'm sure that's our field. Can we take the fence down on this one? Is what I'm thinking to myself. I haven't seen the box, but I'm sure. I think I can. Or is it? Or is it not? I think I saw it. I'm sure I saw the box. I did, but I'm on the wrong side of the... Please tell me that this is this fence. It is. Fantastic. And these are little bushy. Yeah, these are more hedgy than anything. I know technically they are, but... Yeah, it steers on a dime. Really does. It's quite amazing. Right, let's go to that corner. Yeah, a little bit too good. I'm not used to it yet. It's a bit super duper. Yes, we have a lot of grass. An awful lot of grass. Yeah, there's a couple of things I wanted to do before we start, because I didn't want to create loads of play courses and then have to do what I'm thinking of doing. So yeah, I'm going to alter the field slightly, even if it means losing a bit of fields, because yeah, going long term I really would like to do what I'm going to do. So I thought, let's just do it now. Yeah, we can still... Oh no, we've lost a little tiny slither of that field. Smashing. I like doing that because we can see the results in different stages. Right, if we're clever, yeah, naturally we're going to get that. Yeah, let's be realistic as well. Let's know that the hedge is here. You never get it perfect. There's always going to be something that you miss. Always. Is that? Oh, it is. No. It's, yeah, it's hard to sort of tell where the field. Sorry, concentrating intently. Yeah, and yeah, it does vary from map to map, because I know higher Richlands, mind you, I think the first time it scammed me, and I mean scammed, yeah, because I paid 1,500 for about 5 scans, then the next day I did the same amount and it charged me far less, so I don't know what that was about. Right, no, that's, yeah, we're gonna have to do that. I think there's a couple more. I think there's a little tiny smithereens I've missed here. Yeah, there is field. Oh, field 16, 18 is the one that I've got a bit in the middle missing. Can I get it? I think I can. Yes, just it does a tiny smidgen more than the edge of the scanner. So like a little tiny thing. I think that's everything. Right, let's fold that away. And we'll stick that behind this house for now. It's just, yeah, not like forever, but remember that's someone's lawn that I've actually dropped that mower on. Right then, so we need to stick the tree devourer back on and see if it was to do with the fact that it was storing trees in, and yeah, if there's no capacity enough for that tree stump, it could be that. That's what I'm thinking. We only did 2. How come we got 500 for the first lot? I can never figure this out. I can never figure it out. Now then, so it's sort of invisible now. I wonder if it was that then. No, it's no better. It really isn't. Right, okay then. I suppose the good thing is we got some wood chips out of it, but I'd sooner not get wood chips out of it and it actually just do its job. So where do we stick this pile of wood chips that actually now is in a way a bit of a pain? I suppose we could just run along the line with it, because it is the one thing it has given us is wood chips, which I wasn't really expecting. I will give myself the money back there. Although, do I save it because it's actually? Oh wow! I suppose it's giving us an asset. That is true. I know I've got to double handle it. I know somehow I've got to pick it up and all the rest of it. Yeah, I'm a bit annoyed about it too, but I don't really. Do we place a silo now though? Could we do that? Before we drop any more? Because there's another 30 tons in the back of that. This is soon going to get out of hand. They're big trees. Yeah, I wanted to get this done because you never know. In the winter, this is the worst possible time to. Well, actually, you say that. You should always check on what things say. Really. Okay. That's interesting. Time saving stock check says nada. 972. Actually, it isn't terribly bad. Biomass heating plant 667. Right, we're going to stick it in a silo, I think. And we're going to stick a silo. We need a silo. Stick this over by. Or do we want the silo? I think I did. I wanted the silo sort of here. Yeah, I shall reveal my master plan. Yeah, we are going to take a little tiny bit. We can do it now, in fact. Yeah, a little tiny bit of each of these fields, like a section to make quite a big circle. I know it's going to lose field edge, and I know people are going, what are you doing that for? Well, I just think it's a good idea. No, dry grass, gravel. Is that concrete? It is. It's the bright concrete. Yeah, so I'm going to take a smidgen off even the grass fields so that it literally, we've got like a, not sure what shape, we'll go circular-ish. I know, I've never seen this done either, but it's been building up to this for a long time. Yeah, I always had this idea about these like central sort of things, and I have played it on other Let's Plays in a similar way, and I actually think it's not a bad idea. I know we're going to be losing a bit of crop and that, and that's why I wanted to do it now. I thought if I'm going to be creating courseplay courses, I really don't want to be doing this later on. Right, let's fill that in. So this is sort of like a mini yard where things like the Omatana is going to go. Yeah, which is... Oh, that was bad. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, apologise for the quietness. It does take all your concentration to do this, otherwise you might end up with a blob in the middle of the field, which would not be the first time that I've done such a thing. Yeah. Right, I did a bit of a mistake there, so I think we've got to... There, I think that's... Can we go higher just to see? Yeah, well, it's not supposed to be a perfect circle. It's hard to do that. I think that's enough, is all I'm going to say. Actually, we still need that. We need a silo. I want this as small a footprint as possible. That's the one thing I'm going to say. I want it to be multi-fruit, but I want it to be tiny. That's the real name of the game for this one. So, I think the one... Is it the one we have at... yeah, this one here is the one I like. It's really, really, and that's the natural pathway. So that would make sense that we would go like in that direction. Smashing. And we said we're going to do the, yeah, we've got that our little shed slip, but we're going to wait and do the rest in a minute. Yeah, we're going to like, yeah, get all this in here first. And this is going to be sold, as I said, normal products I don't mind. We're going to sell this in the winter at its best. And it would help if we'd got that selected. So we'll empty that and we'll see if the tree devourer, yeah, I'm hoping it gets the tree stumps, but it doesn't seem to like them. I think I switched it off, didn't I? No, I didn't. Wow, you just press unload and it loads to the nearest thing. That's quite phenomenal. Oh, it is impressive, if a little bit special at the minute. Yeah, still, I thought it might be fixed by now. I was hoping very much so that it was. I do like the idea of this because this reminds me of my favourite in FS19, which the Tree Maverick. Yeah, everyone used to be massive on the Tree Devourer. I was a massive fan of the Tree Maverick. That was my personal favourite. But it, like this, had a capacity, a storage tank. I mean, that's a bit of a TARDIS, let's be honest. I don't know where it puts it. Realistically, what you're really doing is actually storing it inside this, isn't it? Let's be honest, that's what it's doing. Yeah, if you press unload, well, I didn't need to actually, it was doing it itself. Whoa. I do like the AB. This is everything I hoped it would be and more, only it's a bit skiddy-widdy because obviously it's managing this quite nicely though. Got to be honest. Yeah, I wanted this to be sort of unique. From years, last year I'd say I built up with this sort of idea in my head about central locations, and I've tested the water in Stone Valley, and it worked to treat. Again, not quite on this scale, but I think I have got something really, if I'm honest. I know it seems a bit wasteful, but time. I suppose it's a bit like a distribution points in that companies have. That distribution warehouses at strategic points. That's really what that's all about. Yeah, I don't know why it's not doing the tree stumps, but. I think it's first growth stage, but I'm still not going to like trample around as if. I think what we're going to do is we're going to class this as a fair cop, a fair hire. Because let's be honest, we are getting the resources from it, which in winter are going to bring in a bit of cash, far more than what we've leased for the. No, wrong one. I got totally confused there. Totally confused. Yeah, it's going to bring in far more than the hire of that if we sell it at the right time. So you do know something, we will. But we're also going to then do the tree devour. That's insane. Tree Maverick, Tree Devourer. Yeah, all I've got in my head now is Tree Devourer. Is that not amazing how you get a word stuck in your head and then you can't think of the original? Tree Be Gone. That's the one. Yeah, the Tree Be Gone. We'll release that to do the stumps. Yeah, I think you just have to go near it for a few seconds and then jump in it. I am pressing. Perhaps, yeah. No, actually before it was quite a lot further away than that. Now, which one am I going to get? That's the only trouble with doing this like that. I almost wish I'd left this in 30-ton configuration because this is a lot of wood. Yeah, I'm only going to chop down the trees that I have to. I really do. I don't, but I will plant some more. So I suppose if we are gonna plant some more with the, shall we be strategic? Shall we chop those that are in the way, full stop, and make the most of this resource? But I am replanting. I'm not a tree hater. We really are going to make the most of this. I think what I'm going to do is I probably will go into a time lapse, because this is, I'm just thinking about what I just said. It's going to take longer than I thought, because originally I'd only planned on doing these, but it does make sense. If we've got this leased, why don't we just make the most of it and strip the entire it does not like the tree stumps. Yeah, so I am going to say my words, because this is going to be a bit faffy. But again, I'm not only going to do the ones that are really, really in the way. Oh, come on, don't be awkward. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. And there we were, done. Wow, took some effort, but in a way, well, I don't regret about leasing the tree devourer. I will try and spit my words out. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, we've got an awful lot of. Yeah, we'll get them up with the bucket in a bit, but I would like to see how much we got, because I'm on half running backwards and forwards a bit. Yeah, unfortunately, although I bought the Hauer console on that new vent, it was only released yesterday, and unfortunately, as we saw, it doesn't play ball with because that's got the Hauer console. So yeah, as we saw from that as well. So yeah, that's now our front loader. I suppose in a way it's better because of the weight situation, but right, let's just have a look. We have got a lot of work to do. I will start to create some courses as well. Wow, 432 tons of wood chips. That's going to stand us in good stead. It is a product. It is. We are, of course, and I mean almost immediately going to put the hand transplant saplings. I thought an unobtrusive corner of our place is where we're going to place it. Yeah, where you're not really going to lose the space. I was thinking. I'm going to make. Wasn't going mad when I chopped the trees on those banks. I would like olives, but the olives I'd like are a production, so I can't have those until, I mean, by the letter of the law. I thought, yeah, let's stick to what we said. Although technically, right, it's under tools and hand plant saplings. I wouldn't go anywhere without it. Now it's back. It is my absolute favourite thing for this type of thing. Let's stick that. No, it's a bit out of the way. It's a good idea in a way, not to waste, but in another way. Now that is the edge of our field. We could stick it at the back of that. It's in a very central location, but also not in the way. Let's try and get it right. Smashing. We are also going to order, and I'm wondering, with us being this close to the shop, I probably will end up getting a toolbox, and I probably going forwards will probably only place the toolbox, because as I actually noted why I like the toolbox, I've got buildings to do it. The toolbox is small. It's got a very small form factor. I like that. And, I didn't realise subconsciously why I favoured the toolbox so much. It's because it really takes up very little room, as well as the fact you can move it, although I very rarely do. Right, so we want to get some pallets. We're going to order 50 trees. I would imagine that more than covers for what we've... Yeah, these tree saplings, so you can use those with it, because I've already used it. Now then, we're going to go spruce. I don't know which... This will actually answer a question as well. No, I've gone for pine on Ohio Richlands, and that in our country we call pines, and they grow into nice sort of trees, but they're not actually the ones that I actually know. So I'm wondering, is spruce the one that will be the one that I actually want? And one other thing I'm going to do is, is it control? Yeah, I forget how to pull up the I think if you press the help menu, it tells you. I could have sworn I told it last time I looked in the controls to actually show me how to get to that menu, but never mind. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. It has been quite a long first session. We have got a lot of work to do next time, but yeah, this is the long-term things I wanted to do. Also, yeah, we said about placing the mod here. Now that's a bit of a joining, so I'm going to stick it next to that bit there. We're going to stick, now what is it under? It is under productions. It is. It's a little tiny shed which seems so unobtrusive, which is why I literally passed it by for so long. So this is going to make us self-sufficient. So that's the only production that we're allowed. Yeah, it is, including trees or anything. Oh, sorry, and we did say this as well. We did. Oh, now if you place a silo down and then place that's going to read the silo's capacity, so we can't stick it there. We're going to have issues. You can work around it, but it's still not good. Now that is a point. Won't this read them too? It will, and that's not going to be far enough away. Okay. I really wanted it along here, though. Would it be too far? That's true. It doesn't really matter about that turning to the field anymore. Although that's not going to like me doing that, is it? I think I'm going to need to use V mode. Yes, because it's the tree entrance that's classed as something special, isn't it? If we angle that like that, I don't think that's going to pick the capacity up from that, and we will stick next door the little tiny multi-crop greenhouses pack mod. So our two little workhorses can be right next to each other. I know it's slightly in the hedge, but yeah, I've been a bit naughty. I placed that over the road and I didn't really mean to. Yeah, we're not blocking. No, we're not. We're not blocking anything. Fantastic. And there we go. That is all the only kind of productions we're allowed, and only to make us self-sufficient. There's no selling of anything. We will do our liming and fertilising next session. So to do that, I need to actually get some stuff. I do. Now then, the lime. I would imagine this one is the better of the two. Yeah, and I'm not. I know you can do manure and slurry, but I'm not. Or do I? Do I do that? I would like that. It's no loss. Yeah, it is. We could buy manure. We haven't got any digestate. No, but we can buy it. No. No. That's right. We're going to make digestate from that, and then we will buy the manure. We will allow that. I did say that. You can buy it in the bags. I'm sure you can. Seeds from barley, and we will buy. We do need some manure for this as well. So we'll need to. Lime is stone and water. So we can buy that. So we're going to buy some stones. Herbicide is road salt and water again. So that's, although we don't need that at the minute, so I'm not going to worry about that until we need it. So then, let's pop up to the shop. Yeah, I'd like to round this off. I would. I'd literally like to grab this. So we're going to need the star. It's a good job we bought this. Really, that saved the day in a way. We need to take that back, don't we? Yeah, it's too heavy for the Fendt, as you will have seen. But we can sort of, not cheat exactly, but we can strap it with our super duper, amazing bit of kit. Yeah, I will get those wood chips. That's a point. There's another 20 tons that we dumped on the ground before. I thought, come on, you can't do that. I can't. Can you imagine if we'd have cracked on 400 and something tons of wood chips on that? It would have taken up a field. That would have been a little bit excessive, shall we say. Right, let's grab this. Yeah, I'm thinking we'll be able to get away with this. Well, you could in real life, let's be honest. You could tie straps onto that. It would not be too unbelievable. It is heavy. Right, so then we need the trailer as well. No, we need the other trailer. I think we're going to be grabbing. I probably will do the same as I've done in almost all of the Let's Plays, which is to we need the AB or the Fendt, and they're both over there. I've just gone straight past them. Yeah, I'll grab the AB off this one. I do like that. It's a very nice tractor. It really is. Very responsive. I mean very responsive. Right. Yeah, we'll get the fertilising and liming till next session of all of this little lot. Now that we've got... Oh, let's have a look while we're darting around like a mad thing. What are the fields like? We did the scanning in such post-haste. Very mixed bag. More silty clay than anything else, but enough loam and enough sandy loam to make it quite reasonable. I did think about this. Now that we've moved... Yeah, if we look at our land, I might sell that top square... 96 back. I will for now, because obviously when I bought that I wasn't betting on 15, plot 15 or field 15 and that. So now that we've moved there, now then, will this manage this? It's 135 horsepower. It's just its mass is a little bit low. I would imagine it would be alright at the minute. We might need to swap at the ends. Might need to do the star on this. Yeah, we're just going to grab... Not going to do it. That's going to be next. In fact, do we... it's very high. Makes sense. I did notice that on the other one. I think we might do this next session. Yeah, true. Time is not going anywhere, is it? To be honest, it's been quite a monster session. We've done well. We've done some prep work. Yeah, we've got our mini farmyard on this side, our central hub of activities here. Do I put a we shall see. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to do. Obviously, Causeway will realise it breaks out into the field. We might actually... It sort of, to me, looks like it would be a sensible thing to round that corner off to the edge of the field. It's a bit of a strange sort of... Although, will that look really weird? But you could do it with grass. I don't know. I think that'd look even weirder. I think what we do is... Yeah, if we... do that, is what I'm thinking. But if we're going to do that, I think what we're going to do is... claim that as well. And then it's an extended bit of yard. We may put a shed on, or we'll see. Yeah, we will. We're going to see what we're going to do with this over time. But it does make sense that this is an extension of this side's farmyard. I did notice that patch as well. Right, yeah, because to be honest, it'd be a very strange hiccup in that field as it was, and I know we've lost a bit of the field. I realise that, but yeah, it's going to be useful. It is. Right, let's take this lot. No, I've just said we're going to leave it till next session. I might run them both up to the shop, but yeah, and we'll pick this up next session, and I'm dragging that with me. Up at the shop. So all that remains to be said for this session is I will have dropped the tree begun back at the shop and returned it. So yes, yeah, all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope that you stick with me on this journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.